Hi guys, welcome back to FinPact. Today I'm here with an eToro copy traders video, and in this video we're going to take a look at 3 copy traders that have delivered at least 50 to 100% returns in the last 2 years. And now is actually the time to look for the best copy traders, because during times of recession, we see the lowest stock prices and cryptocurrency prices because the markets are in turmoil. So actually timing the markets, yes, can be difficult, but during recessions, you're lowering your risk by getting in and copy trading traders at the lowest market prices. And before we jump into this video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification, and leave in the comments below what you guys think of these 3 copy traders. I'm going to go through their strategies, their returns, and also we're going to take a look at their portfolio and what their track record is. Also now guys, I will be starting an eToro series and I will be posting eToro videos at least every week, of course, alongside my crypto market updates, my crypto trades, and my stock market picks. So as you can see, this is the copy trader search page. You can actually narrow your search from seeing returns in the last 2 years, the kind of returns you want, the risk score, and whether someone is a popular investor or verified, and their names. Now for my number 1 pick, and this one is my favorite of all of the 3. This is a copy trader called Zeng Bin, and his username is Fund Manager Zek. And just take a look at this. He's a member of Mensa, so he's got an IQ greater than the 98th percentile. And he also has 3 years experience in investment banking. This is close to my heart as I also have experience in investment banking. And he also has 10 years plus of trading experience, a master's degree in finance and a bachelor's in accounting. Very similar to me, I have a bachelor's in accounting and finance. And he's also CISI level 3 and 4. And look at this, he says, none of it matters. His track record is evidence in itself that he is a successful trader within the last 2 years. So let's just take a look at the stats. Now, remember, right now we are in a bear market. So bear in mind that 2022 returns are going to be substantially lower and may even be losses, because we all know that post the pandemic in 2020, we saw bull runs both in the crypto markets and in the stock markets. So the return he saw in 2020 was 71%. 2021, he saw 68.7%, and his loss is 11.64% so far this year. But I do believe that he has held on to some of those trades from 2020 and 2021. And a lot of the stocks in the market have crashed. But I do think this is temporary because of the overall global macroeconomic situation that's taking place with high inflation, geopolitical crises, and also with the higher interest rates. He's got a substantial number of copiers, 8,038. This has fallen in value naturally as people are withdrawing their funds because of the recession that's taking place. So his average risk score of the last 7 days has been a 5. He's also made 181 total trades, and 48.62% of these have been profitable. He's made an average profit of 39.80% and an average loss of minus 24.35%. Now, in the beginning of this video, I told you I would be showing you traders that have shown at least 50 to 100% return in the last 2 years. You can take a look that Zeng Bin has shown a return of 154.93% in the last 2 years, which is a great return on investment. And in the last year, because of the recession and the downward prices we've seen overall in the markets, we've seen a loss of minus 11.64%. But getting in now, in my personal opinion, is great because the prices are discounted at the moment on fundamentally good stocks. So let's take a look at his portfolio. So he's got some emerging market stocks such as China Petroleum and Chemical Corporation. He's got a wide variety of different companies. He's got Alibaba, he's got Builders First Source, he's got Nokia, he's got Energy Transfer, he's also got some cryptocurrencies, he's got Ethereum, he's got BNB and Crypto.com's coin, the CRO coin, and he's also got Polygon Matic, which you guys know I'm very bullish on, all of the ones that he's actually holding. But most importantly, over the last 2 years, he's had substantial growth in his portfolio, and the downward swings aren't as bad as some of the crashes we've seen not only in the crypto markets, but also in the stock markets, particularly in tech stocks. Now, one thing I really like about this copy trader is that he always gives regular updates. He's got videos talking about his trading strategies, and he is highly educated. In fact, eToro has released an article on him, and he is actually a BD senior manager at OIO Singapore, which is a blockchain development company that deals with crypto staking, business solutions. And he's also read a lot of books a year. And they always say that popular investors like Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, they do read a lot. And he's based his trading strategies on economics, which I really like as a student of economics myself. He did it on efficient market hypothesis theory, which, by the way, states that all share prices consistently reflect all the information in the market. So the share price has absorbed information in the market and that the prices are actually efficient. He also uses Hyman Minsky's theory of fragility of the market. And this is one strategy that I've always talked about on this channel. Exactly the definition is the following, is that the onset of a market collapse brought on by the regular speculative activities that define an unsustainable bullish period. I've always said to you guys that when you see huge bull runs and you see so much irrational exuberance in the market, which is a theory in economics where there's this mob mentality, there's this mentality where everyone sort of gets greedy and wants to buy, and they continually think that the prices are just going to keep rallying. But actually, I've always said that generally speaking, when you see such greed in the market, that's when the biggest crashes take place. So I'm really happy that he's incorporated that in his strategy. He's also included credit cycle theory in his strategy, and this is incredibly important given the current scenario we're in, where inflation is high and interest rates are being hiked. And the way credit cycles are defined is that they go through periods in which funds are relatively easier to borrow, and these periods are characterized by lower interest rates. So in our case, the interest rates are higher, so funds are harder to borrow. And that generally means a contraction in economic activity, which is exactly what we've been seeing in the markets. So it seems like he's very aware of market dynamics before he makes his trades. And he's also said the following. He said that people only see, for example, the 10 trades I make, but will not see the other 150 ideas that I have researched, but never came to the market. So he really seems to do his research and pick the right trades that he believes in. Of course, he's human and he's also made mistakes, which have caused some loss-making trades. But I personally like his strategy. And of course, I'm not saying you should invest in him, but take a look and see if he resonates with your investing beliefs. The second copy trader that I really like is Neza Mulk, and her username is Nezatron. And she has showed 150.87% returns over the last 2 years. And she's shown a smaller loss than the last trader I mentioned at minus 8.65%. Again, we are in a recession bearish market, so such losses are quite common in the past year of 2022. So this is a woman that is very passionate about investing like me, and she said that her trading strategy is value investing, and she invests in companies that she believes in. She said their product or service must solve problems in the present and in the future as well, and that they are also in financially good health. And I really think that if you're investing in the long term, you should be looking at companies whose vision and product or service is one that you really believe will fix issues in the real world. So let's take a look at her portfolio so we can see that she holds Meta Platforms, which yes has shown minus 26.21% loss this year, but she has bought it and it's around 5% of her portfolio. And we do know that tech stocks have shown downward falls in prices because of the current market situation. And I also think that Meta Platforms, so formerly known as Facebook, is producing lots of innovative products, you know, with the metaverse and the whole Facebook Oculus Quest metaverse things like that. So I personally am also bullish on Meta platforms, and so is she. We also have Adidas, we have HDV, which is great because she's got some indices in there. She's got Amgen Inc., she's got Gold Barrick, which is also great to have a commodity like that. Of course, they tend to be more volatile, especially in market downswings like we've seen recently, but it is good to have gold related stocks. In my personal opinion, I like to include them for diversification of asset classes. And she's also got Intel, another tech firm, US Bancorp, she's got Coca-Cola, she's got some other indices as well, which is great. She's also got some other tech companies, Microsoft, she's got Walt Disney, which has been down almost 40%. But Walt Disney has been expanding a lot of their range of Disney Plus. And, you know, with the boom of Netflix, Amazon Prime, I do think Walt Disney is also one of the major players when it comes to their online streaming services. And we also have Dell, Enbridge, Activision Blizzard. So she's got a gaming stock, metaverse sort of thing in there as well. And she's got some energy stocks and some logistics stocks such as Zim Shipping Services. So let's take a look at some of her stats. So in 2020, she made 126.94% return. 2021 was 21%. And this year she's had negative 8.65%, which isn't too bad. And she has around 3,810 copiers. And her average risk score for the last 7 days has been a 4. And she's also been around 48.21% profitable. If you want to get to know her, she's released a video here on YouTube, and she's also got very regular updates, which I really like. She's got a November update, and she's also included lots of market dynamics. So how CPI has risen. She's talked about midterm elections, earnings reports of some of the key companies she holds in her portfolio, and her overall views. And I think it's very, very important that copy traders provide their copiers with an update. So the third copy trader I really like is Jordan Boer, and his username is basically the same, Jordan Boer, and he has had a return of 50.2% over the last 2 years, but year to date he's shown a 45.42% return, and he has a low risk score of a 4. In my opinion, that's fairly low, but again, that depends on your risk appetite, so do be aware of that. In terms of his background, he was the official eToro Elite Popular Investor with more than 20 years of investing experience. He's worked on the Amsterdam Stock Exchange for trading companies like IMC, RDT, and EDU as a trader for several years. And also he's got a substantial number of copiers. He's got 5.9K people copy trading him. Taking a quick look at his stats, he made a 3.29% return in 2021. He did, however, start nearing the end of 2021. And this year, given it's a recession and bear market and most traders are down, he has delivered profits of 45.42%. So yes, his risk score is less. He seems to take less risk, but I really think he's incorporated the current market dynamics in determining the trades he's made. So let's take a look at his portfolio. And currently he is holding Walt Disney, and from the price he bought it at, he's down minus 12.55% compared to the previous trader who bought it at a price where it is now down almost 40%. And he's got Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. He holds the FANG stocks, which I personally like to keep in my portfolio as well, because they are some of the major players. They have the biggest budgets to innovate and continue forward. And he's also got American Express, Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble. So a lot of the major S&P 500's biggest firms, Citigroup, Nvidia as well, which we know is also entering into the metaverse and is expected to deliver chips for that. He's got Booking Holdings. He's got Thermo Fisher Scientific. He's got a lot of tech firms and major players. He's got Sony, Hilton Worldwide. So he's got hotel stock as well. And I really think that this guy's portfolio is very diversified, but it is definitely more tech stock focused. But it seems like his strategy has done him well so far. Also note, all these copy traders at the bottom of the stats page will have a recommended holding time. In his case, it is 1 month for Jordan Boer. For Nezha Mulk, her average holding time is 12 months. And for Zengbin, we have an average holding time of 5 months. So guys, those are my top 3 copy traders that I think are great in this current recession. Of course, this is not financial advice and you should do your own research before you invest in any copy trader or any stock or any cryptocurrency for that matter. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. And what do you guys think of these 3 traders? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And again, remember, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video, as a lot of the information is time sensitive. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!